All right, pro life basketball. Shout out to the Lion Den community. Shout out to A-Rap who represent this midlife music, and shout out to my big brother, Big Ticket man, who been holding down represent pro life basketball. Man, let's get right to this video, man. Now I want to get to this video about the truth of NBA, man, on how these playoffs is rigged and how we looked at Game 3 of the Memphis and Lakers, playoffs. Now, we all know that Lakers did play exceptionally well in that first half. Now, I'm looking at the second half. I'm looking at the bad officiating with Dylan Brooks, going for the ball in the second half of Game 3. Now, he accidentally hit LeBron in the groin area. Now, it wasn't intentionally, now, I was very, very, disappointed that they took, Dylan Brooks out the game. Now, the Memphis went on a good run in that second half, because Lakers was winning the game throughout the whole, first half. Now, Memphis had made a good run in that second half. Now, I believe if Brooks was playing, I believe it would have been very intense. Now, I believe that they was covering up LeBron at some point. There's a lot of, sources, media saying that the LA Lakers is going to make it into the NBA Finals. A lot of people say they got the Lakers in the West. A lot of people say the Lakers are a scary team. What I want to say is, man, we're gonna look at the truth of the NBA, and we're gonna determine, greatness that played the game. Before anybody can come out like LeBron James coming out saying that he was the GOAT of basketball. Now, we all know, who was the icon of basketball. Now, LeBron said that, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant was the two players that ever played the, game and played the right way. And, he says that there was Kobe and Michael Jordan was one of the best guys that he looked up to that ever played the game. Now, another flip, you had Shannon Sharp saying that LeBron's the GOAT. The sad thing is Kobe was not in the conversation, but if we're going to get into this GOAT conversation, we definitely got to put Kobe in the mix. We definitely got to put, Bill Russell, Cream, Shaq, Tim Duncan, and, there's a list of players. Now, when we talking about icons, we talking about people that played the game, played it the right way. They didn't cheat. At that time, there wasn't a lot of, these trade requests that you see today in basketball. Now, we know Jordan, Magic, and all those guys, Bill Russell, they stayed with that same team, man. They never did, change their team around. I never seen, players change their team around. Now, we in a whole different era of basketball. Now, LeBron came out stating that he was a GOAT. Now, I'm looking at this, brothers, that the Lakers get more trades than any other team in basketball. If you see through this thin line that the Lakers, with LeBron, they get more trades than any, teams in basketball. Now, don't get me wrong. The Lakers, in the regular season, it was, 2-10. And, they had a rocky, start. At one point, Stephen A. and, Jalen Rose, and a lot of guys said that Lakers season was over. Now, ever since, they got, the trade, and they picked up six players, and now they went. I guess they went 16-8 at the, I believe at the All-Star break. Now, I want to say, with all this, we all know that, playing for the, purple and gold, we all know expectation is high. And not only that, playing, with LeBron James, expectation going to be high. You're going to be criticized. I'm going to say this, man. We all know, LeBron spent 20 seasons in the league, 10-time, finals, 4-time MVP. Now, I know that there have been a couple of guys that feel like they should have got final MVP. I know Kyrie Irving was one. I know, Wayne was one. I want to say AD in the bubble. AD, he played exceptionally well in that bubble. So, when you're in the spotlight and you playing alongside with LeBron James, you're not gonna get the credit when credit's due. So that's the reason why you've seen the controversy with LeBron and Kyrie. This is the main reason why superstars don't want to team up and play with LeBron. You know what I mean? Because, a lot of people, figuring out that, they're not going to get enough credit that LeBron is getting, so it's like the truth of the matter, you guys, we all know when LeBron don't get his way, he'll start passing you around. He started going to the front office and, asking for a trade request. We seen it in the Cleveland days. We seen it, we seen it no matter where he went. We seen, the reaction of LeBron, so this is nothing new. We all know that LeBron is taking pro enhancements, for his performance. And when you playing 20, season of basketball, we know that, fatigue is going to set. Because I didn't play, 15, 16 years of basketball. So I know fatigue will set in. You guys, please comment below. Do you think that the NBA playoff is rigged? I possibly think that this whole, basketball association is rigged. This is the reason why players is not really, playing their long season of basketball. This is why they got management. This is why Kawhi Leonard had been sitting out. This is why Paul George came out and saying why players getting all this rest during playoffs. I mean, I just want you guys to comment below. Is the NBA rigged? I'm out.